Welcome to CSL TV. And today's video gonna be a little different, where we gonna visit the courtroom a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and then we're gonna talk about this pastor. We'll have a video clip of this pastor that got arrested. Yeah, it's crazy some of the stuff I see. This is one video where these guys got into a fight, and you know, when they got on the ground, started rumbling and wrestling and shit. One of the dudes pulled down another man. Well, actually, you know how motherfuckers' pants be sagging? He pulled it down and was able to bite his butt cheeks in the fight. Now, if the goddamn pants wasn't sagging so low, he wouldn't have access to that ass. But evidently, the video I cannot show you guys. Wish I could. He was biting, they was fighting. You know what I'm saying? They got on the ground, started wrestling. And then he just, like, a little bit, and then ate his ass, or bit his ass. But I'm not gonna bore y'all too much with me talking. Just subscribe to the channel, like the video, and you know, let's get it.
You have no right to approach me if I ain't did nothing suspicious or nothing wrong.
This pastor was out watering his neighbor's flowers when cops showed up and arrested him.
I'm supposed to be here. I'm Pastor Jennings. I live across the street. So I'm looking out for their house while they got watering their flowers.
Okay. The body cam footage shows cops questioning the pastor after they got a call about a suspicious car and a person at the house.
If you're not one to identify yourself.
I don't have to identify myself. I'm not going to give you no ID.
Why not?
I ain't did nothing wrong.
Now, the pastor explained why he was there, but the officers still handcuffed him.
You want to lock me up? Lock me up.
Do you know that gentleman? Like,
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Does he have permission here to be watering flowers?
He may, because they are friends.
Okay.
They went out of town today. So
Right.
He may be watering their flowers.
Okay.
The neighbor who called ended up backing up his story.
So you called not because of the car, but because you thought someone saw someone besides him.
Right, I didn't know it was him.
Yeah.
He was eventually released.
It's been exhausting, you know, and I just really hope there be some change. I would like to have a public apology from them.
All charges against him were dropped, and now he plans to file a discrimination suit.
Imagine 3 people come to rob you, right? Imagine 3 people come to rob you, and then they get into it. They not only shoot you, but shoot other people. I ain't even gonna go into much. I'm just gonna go into this news report where I got the news from. You know, Notice News, because they be hitting. And this shit I'm about to show y'all, oh my god. Yeah, today's video a little different, as y'all can tell. I'm actually eating and watching this with y'all today, because these people today, it's something different. But anyway, y'all stay safe, be beautiful, and always stay blessed.
Story out of Texas is heartbreaking. This is Sandra Montes de Escamilla, a 45-year-old wife and mother in Houston. Around 2 a.m. on August 10th, she was coming home from working as a housekeeper when 3 guys with masks and gloves chased down her car at her apartment building. The masked men forced her to drive to a different apartment complex, and when they got there, they made her get into the trunk. Once she was inside, they shot her to death, and shortly after, 2 of the masked men turned their guns on the third and shot him too. Police say this all happened because the men were trying to rob the woman, and 2 of the suspects, both teens, are believed to be members of the MS-13 gang. One teen has even been linked to another brutal murder back in June, where a man walking down the street to the store was gunned down. Yesterday, the 17-year-old and 18-year-old suspects were charged with capital murder. The third masked man they shot remains hospitalized.
So this next video I'm about to show y'all, this dude, right, was a marketing director at the fucking hospital, and what they found on him is crazy. Now, I reported this video a little while ago, but you know, I try to show you guys stuff as I get it myself, because I want to be the first to put in y'all ear what's going on or what I find out. Well, I'm about to go into some more details on this situation about this guy in the hospital.
And talk about a plot twist. A bomb threat brought police to this New Jersey hospital in July. Turned out to be a false alarm, but police stumbled upon this. You could see cops pulling out almost 40 guns, including 27 rifles and ammunition from a closet. And they think they belong to this guy, who is working at the hospital as a marketing director.
That is really, really sketchy. He's up to no good.
That's actually crazy. I wasn't aware of this at all, and he's right next to me.
He was arrested earlier this month on weapons charges. Now, it's not clear how all those guns were brought into the hospital, how long they had been there, or why they were there in the first place.
The following program shows the proceedings and hearings from courtrooms around the country. Not all outcomes are known or final. All parties are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Due to the intensity of some of these scenes, viewer discretion is advised.
First, we head to the Butte Justice Court in Butte, Montana. This is James Wasson. He's in court today to receive his sentence for multiple charges, including criminal endangerment, intimidation, and assault on a peace officer stemming from a police pursuit which ended with an hours-long standoff. A SWAT team was called to the scene, and it took a police negotiator hours to get him to surrender peacefully. Wasson's looking to enter a plea for a lesser sentence. The prosecutor's recommending 50 years with 25 suspended. But because he's a repeat offender with a long criminal history, the judge gives him even more.
The court hereby sentences the defendant to 10 years MSP with 3 years suspended. And in relation to counts 2, 6, 7, 11, the court also sentences the defendant to 10 years MSP.
The 5 counts at 10 years each add up to 50 years with only 15 suspended. That's 35 years total. That's much more time Wasson was expecting.
Each of these counts shall run consecutive to each other. I'm good to go. Is 50 years MSP? No, I'm good to go. Is 50 years with MSP with 15 to be hereby suspended?
James, sit up. James. Take him out of here, man.
He was arrested on November 3rd, 2017. You would have credit from that date.
We shall give credit.
Thank you.
Do you have anything else, please?
Would be standard conditions of probation.
And during that time period, the court would also enter the standards of the drug assimilation and standard conditions.
You can suck my dick, James.
Wasson is currently serving his time in the Montana State Prison.